Hello, everyone. Gino here, and getting ready for a little time off this week, and thought I would drop a quick tip for you guys a little bit earlier than usual. And this one is based on not only a lot of previous past projects, but on a recent one as well. And while it's fresh on my mind, I thought I would share it with you. This one is on the difference between a redesign and a rebuild. Now, those in the web design industry have been doing this well, know exactly what the difference is, but there's a lot of folks using the Divi theme and building websites that are just getting started out that may not know some of the differences here. So, in addition to building brand new sites for people who've never had a website, there are those folks who have had a website and need an update, need to have it rebuilt or redesigned. And since we specialize in using the Divi theme, most of our clients that come to us with an existing site and they want rebuilt from whatever theme they're using to the Divi theme. Reason why is because the Divi theme is much more flexible and easier for non-web designers, web developers to update and maintain on their own when it comes to content and that sort of thing. So it's got a much better user experience for non-developers to get in there and just take care of on their own. And so that's why they've bought the theme. That's why they want to switch over. So when talking to clients like this, it's important to clarify whether or not what they're looking for is a redesign or a rebuild. And case in point number one, a client comes to us, they want a whole new design. Great. Their design is outdated, looks like it was built in 2017. That's about the span of a website these days, just kidding. But you've seen those sites, they were built in 2000 or whatever, and they're outdated. They need a whole new look and feel. Those are a redesign. Those are our favorite. Those are actually the most common. And I love it. The approach to getting started is pretty simple. You've seen in some of my previous quick tips, give me 3 inspiration sites, give me 3 competitor sites, give me a site map, and let's just start the conversation on what that redesign is going to look like. I love that. Those are my favorite. There's a little bit more to that, to the scoping and discovery, but just to give you that picture. But here's case in point number 2. The client loves the look and feel of their site. It's branded. The customer knows the user, the end user is familiar with the experience, and they want to keep them. They just want the platform change. They're tired of using the old theme, and they want to use Divi. So this is what I call a rebuild, not necessarily a redesign. This can be a little bit trickier to scope because the project is taking a different approach, and not all themes are built with the same functionality in mind. So, for example, there might be items on the category pages, such as whatever the category is for the blog post, that require a lot of custom design and functionality that you just don't get with Divi, that you have to do some custom development work to make that happen, or replicate that look and feel. So you have to really know the Divi capabilities really well. You have to be very familiar with what it can and cannot do. And you have to identify those functionalities in the old site that's going to be rebuilt, so that you can scope out the work that needs to be done to make that happen. And that can be a little tricky. Again, not all themes are built the same, and sometimes the custom theme that somebody was using has a lot of custom functionality and features that you're going to have to build into the Divi theme. So oftentimes if there's a lot of custom functionality, it could cost 3 to 4 times more to rebuild an existing site in the Divi platform from another Divi WordPress theme. So it can be a lot more expensive. I've made the mistake of not really taking into consideration that they absolutely needed and wanted some of these features in Divi. And so just good information to keep handy. Take it from someone who's learned the hard way, even recently. It's important to scope out, have this information handy, so when you're talking to your clients or potential clients, let's determine the difference between a redesign and a rebuild, and keep that information handy, that a rebuild can sometimes cost a whole lot more than a complete redesign. So I hope this helps somebody, even if a good reminder to myself. Anyways, have a great week, everybody. If you're in California, stay cool with this heat wave, and everywhere else in the world, hope you're having wonderful weather and a great week. I'll talk to you guys soon.